is the fastest request I think I've ever done. So I had a lovely lady request a tattoo tour. I don't know how they work. So I don't know what a tattoo tour is. So I'm guessing I have to show you my tattoos. Which is not going to be hard. I only have at my arms. So I have... So these are like my house shorts. So they're from yesterday. I just bath and put the same thing on. But right. So it says love surrounds me always. And then on this side I have my mum's name, Susan Valerie Williams. And then this one says pain. And then doesn't live here anymore. And then here it just says Leo, which is my star sign. And that's it. So I wanted more. Original, I'll tell you what I wanted. I'll explain the processes and I'll explain the meanings. So originally, I always wanted a tattoo. I was obsessed with the neck. So I wanted my throat and I wanted eventually like my whole neck. And when I went to get my tattoos, she said, no, you have to have tattoos everywhere else first. And everywhere I went was just like that. So the first time I got this tattoo, I was 18. And I didn't actually mean to get this. I was in the tattoo shop and I was procrastinating. I think I was there for like about 2 hours. And then the man was like, are you going to choose something? Or you can just, are you going to get out? Like, come on, you've been here for ages. And it was literally the first thing I saw on the page. I saw Leo. I was like, yeah, sorry, it's this. I was just waiting. He goes, oh, come on. He did the tattoo. It turned out to be shambolic. It was overpriced. This was £55. This was £55. And when I went to get my piercings, I can't remember what set they were because I've had loads of piercings as well, you guys. I've had loads. So when I had to get piercings, I was in the queue and I was with a girl who had exactly the same tattoo on the same wrist. And I was like, babe, twinning. And she goes, where'd you get yours done? I said, I got mine down in Barking. She's like, oh, no, that place is bad. Hers was cheaper. It was much better. And yeah. So I'll show you what happened. Like, as you can see here, it just, yeah. I was young, so I should have really gone back and he probably would have gone over it. But that shouldn't have really happened like that, to be honest. So, yeah. And the thing is, when you get tattoos, I don't know if this is for everyone else, but for me, when I get tattoos, I always say I want them, but it takes me years to get another one. I just don't know why. I just never get loads at once, which I wish I did. Then the second one I got was this one. And I never had an idea for a tattoo here. I originally wanted this I wanted an ankle bracelet around my ankle. And then he was like, no, that's going to hurt you. And I don't really think you're ready for that type of pain yet because you're not really experienced with tattoos. And I was like, how can someone tell me my pain threshold? Like, are you going to give me what I'm paying you for? Literally, like, I'm paying you for a service. Do it and shut up. But no. These people always think they know best. Ugh. But anyway, he goes, you have to choose somewhere else. He scared me, okay? I was scared after he spoke. So I'm like, fine. On my arm here. He goes, what do you want? I was like, my mum's name. And I got that, and then when I showed her, she just started crying. I was like, oh, mum, not today, please. Then I was fine. I wanted more, but I never got more. I just got loads of piercings instead. And then I got into my relationship. I got heartbroken. Yes, heartbroken. Because you watched this video. You watch all my videos, so you're going to hear this. You're going to hear this. I don't actually think you know what you did, okay? And my heart was broken like 100 times. So then, and when I felt healed, I was like, I want to do something to let myself know that I never want to ever feel that pain ever again. But I don't know what I want. So I was going to tattoo shops, and first I was going to get I don't want you to teeth my idea, so I'm not going to say what it was because I could still potentially get in future. As much as a lot of people have been reluctant to it, they're like, don't do it on your neck, Junior, don't. But I've always wanted a throat tattoo, but it's hard for me, like, maybe 70% of me now is so put off it, but 30% of me still wants it. But that can grow. But that is what I wanted. And then every tattoo artist I went to, again, years later at that point, were like, you need to have tattoos at least on your arms and your hands because the pain there, the pain threshold. So I was like, fine, let me just get tattoos on my arm. And so I went to the woman, and I originally wanted 2 sleeves. And then she was like, why don't you start off with something and then you can build the sleeves from it. And I was like, perfect. So I got this. I wrote it and I said, you know what I want? I want pain doesn't live here anymore, because I feel like I recovered from that pain really well. I'll never, ever, ever be at that place again, because I just won't. It will never happen. And I'm speaking that into existence, okay? Because that was heartbreaking. I've never felt pain like that before. You just got heartbreak, like, you know how bad my heartbreak was? My nan died. It still sounds so awful, but I was heartbroken of my nan's passing. Like, my heartbreak was worse than that. I literally went into a depression. I was crying like every day for like 3 months straight. I was just in such a bad place. I just did not feel much. It was horrible. And I've never been at that place before. So I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, it's enough of me allowing people to write stories in my life, and for me to have the burden of carrying the pain of 2 hearts. Because when you're heartbroken, you feel like the other person doesn't care. Like, they're moving on. They're living their life. And I remember when I went clubbing after, I would see him and he would literally be living his life. So like, and I used to be like, how the fuck is it fair when you're the one that did shit? Like, it's so annoying. Oh my God. That's the most annoying thing about heartbreak, is when you see that other person living their life and they're all happy and you're like, they are. You're like, you hurt me. How the hell do you get to smile? But we live and we grow. So that's where this come from. And then when I started to really find my light, I fell in love with myself in like a different type of way that I've never known love for myself ever. Because there's a difference when you hear people always say, you need to fall in love with yourself, you need to fall in love with yourself, you need to fall in love with yourself, work on yourself, love yourself. And it's like, I was like, always like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is love? Like, I love myself, like, but I don't understand why you keep saying that. It's so annoying. Like, I didn't know, like, you can't tell people what to do and you don't even give them the tools or the advice to do it. Like, how do I love myself? But then I learned something better. I learned to fall in love with myself. And then once I fell in love with myself, it's like I loved myself even more than I've ever desired for anyone else to love me. So my validation came from me. Everything I was doing, it just comes from me because of my happiness. Like, I live by love. I do things that I love. If I don't love it, then I'm not even gonna bother. So it's just different. So that's when I made the Love Surrounds Me Always. So when I went back to that tattoo artist, I took some time to think about it, and I was like, you know what? This is what I want. I want love surrounds me. Pain doesn't live here anymore. And I want this arm to reflect pain. I want everything that could reflect pain on this arm. And then this, I want love surrounds me always. This is my right arm. And I'm right-handed, so it just made sense. And I said, I want this arm to be light. And originally, I wanted the love here. So I wanted it to be love, and I wanted to go the other way around. But she was like, no, why don't you put the pain and love on your wrist and do it upwards? Otherwise, it's not going to make sense when people look at you. And I was like, I suppose that makes sense. But even now I say, oh yeah, okay, this is my tattoos. And then people are like, oh, what's that? And they always read up here anyway. But I'm like, no, love surrounds me always. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah. 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 So, that's the story about my tattoos. And if you've never got tattoos before, I definitely recommend tattoos, but don't get meaning stuff like stars and all of that. Don't do things that are like just for trends. I don't agree with that. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't see the point of it. I feel like you can get tattoos, but make sure it's something that's meaningful to you. It carries something, you know, it means something. It represents something. It does. So, the pain threshold, I don't find tattoo pain that bad. I have to admit, for me, I've noticed that this side is worse than this side, because when she started this side I was fine. When she started this side, it hurt like a motherfucker. Oh my god, this here pain, hell, whoa, maybe it's because I was writing pain on the hand. Woo, 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 woo. It was on fire. It was like this. Do you know what? I actually think I have a video. If I find a video on my Snapchat, I will insert it. I will insert it here. And if there's no video, then obviously there's no insertion. But it was painful. But you wouldn't see pain on me because I was taking it like a G, bro. I was taking it like, I can take pain. Hello, I take dick. Do you think I can't take a tattoo? But this, I'm hurt. It hurt. This bit felt nice, especially here. Oh my god, I wanted him to go over this again. I'll never forget it. It felt so sexy. This was okay until it got to here, which I'm guessing when it gets to bone, it hurts. Which is why I rate people who get stuff on their collarbone and their spine. And I want my fingers though. I was meant to get my fingers with my friend in Birmingham. I might get it when it's over. I wanted my fingers. But that's it really. I want my thighs. I do want more. If I get them, we will see. It'll probably be a 10-year gap. I'll probably be 70 before I finish everything I wanted. But so far I'm satisfied. But if you guys want to get them, just make sure it carries something of meaning. And don't think too much. Don't procrastinate about it, because when you start doing that, you start to overthink and it's not really that deep. Like, it really is over in a sec. You'll be fine. You will live. But just make sure you go to decent people, because the lady I went to was a drug addict and she fucked up my arms. And I don't think you can see it, but oh yeah, you can. So if you look, if this phone decides to focus, it's not meant to be like this. Can you see, like, it's come up, especially here, the always. Oh, I don't know how to show you. The always, if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. You literally can touch it. It's like 3D. It's come up, and this is like a year later. So I went back to complain, and they told me that she was having problems and I should be forgiving. But then this is my skin. You see, especially here. You see it? So just be careful that you go to people that's decent. This man was decent. This one, it just needs to be going over. But this is not decent. But I have to live with it at the end of the day. It's what it is. Just make sure that the people are kosher. Because I went by the aesthetics of the shop and how it looked. And I didn't really look at reviews. It's really important to read reviews, you know, because this is something that's on your body forever, like literally. Like, people, you know, yeah, you can get tattoo removal, but I mean, who honestly is really going to do that? Like, that's even pain in itself. Have you not seen it? Oh my god. No, definitely won't be me. So, yeah. It's a very interesting video, actually. You guys should suggest more things like this, you know. Oh my god. So, oh yeah, I've got to look for that other video. So, you guys take care, and I'm looking forward to your suggestions. Just remember, put them down below. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. New subscribers, welcome to the family. I love you all so dearly. Keep safe, keep well. And what message can I give you? Shall I read you a bit of the secret? Not the secret, the power. Let's read you a tiny bit. Okay. Okay. If you can feel it, you can receive it. Okay? Everything in the universe is magnetic, and everything has a magnetic frequency. Your feelings and thoughts have magnetic frequencies too. Good feelings mean you are on a positive frequency of love. Bad feelings mean you are on a negative frequency. Whatever you feel, whether good or bad, determines your frequency. And like a magnet, you attract the people, events, and circumstances that are on the same frequency. If you are feeling enthusiastic, your frequency of enthusiasm will attract enthusiastic people, situations, and events. If you are feeling fearful, your frequency of fear will attract fearful people, situations, and events to you. You are never left in any doubt about the frequency you're on, because your frequency is always exactly whatever you're feeling. You can change your frequency at any time by changing how you feel, and everything around you will change because you're on a new frequency. And with that being said, my frequency is to get the fuck up out of here. Take care, you guys. And remember, a new suggestion for videos below, because I'm actually really kind of on entertaining everything right now. Okay. Love you guys.